What's good, y'all? It's your boy Roy T. Rodriguez. Welcome to the Static Mike Show. It's the live event. You already know. It's the Galaxy Made Studio sponsored. Here it is. If you can see it on my shirt, and you can see it on the corner. Obviously, Galaxy Made Studios sponsored live event for the Static Mike. It's your boy Roy T. Rodriguez. We here to just talk shit. I said I was gonna come back. Literally, it's the following day instead of the next day. But it's literally like 12 a.m. in New York if you're watching it from where I am. Um, awesome sauce. Yeah, my skin is itchy right now, which is weird. I'm never like that. Well, I usually got eczema, but I don't got it like bad like I used to. But it's just weird. It's being itchy now. But it's good. What's good with y'all? Said I was coming back. It's almost Valentine's Day, y'all. It's almost that day. If you guys got a special someone, say something. Let them know if you have a special someone. If somebody out there that you particularly trying to, holla at, now is the time to give her that time or ask for that time. Don't let things go. If it's gonna be there, it's gonna be there. Don't let fear stop you. You know what I mean? Because somebody else is gonna get her, and if somebody else gets her, then guess what happens next? You get to see that person happy with somebody else. So that's why I say if you want them, go get them. It's Valentine's Day month, so it's definitely the time to pick up on the things you want. Get some chocolates, get that love going, get the smiles going, get the cologne, the perfume, ladies. You know what y'all do. Um, make something happen. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day, and it's on a Saturday. But tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and it's crazy. And one of my close friends mentioned that it's Friday the 13th, and yeah, it is Friday the 13th, and I can't believe it. So it's the day before Valentine's Day. It's basically Friday the 13th. That's wild. The day before. So isn't like Friday the 13th like a bad evil day? You know what I'm saying? In a sense. I would say, isn't it more of like an evil day because it's like people will usually watch like scary movies on this day or something like that. At least that's what I remember it as. But I don't know if everybody does it that same way still. Um, but yeah, to me, I just thought it was a day of evil because it's the day that everybody goes and watch stuff or have like a little celebration. I know they do like tattoo stuff sometimes. They used to do that in the city a lot, but I was also told they do it up here where they do like little small tattoos. Um, yeah, yeah, like little small tattoos has a little thing to do for how you call it, like for the season of Friday the 13th and stuff like that. So I don't know. But other than that, I feel like I'm whispering, and I kind of am because my kids are sleeping. But I'm not trying to be super loud. I don't have a lot of well, I have energy, but I don't have like tons of energy because it's like mentally, I just don't want to be in a wilding out state. So you know what I mean. I just life is always life, and yeah, but good things is good things, and bad things are bad things. So and sometimes you just gotta let those bad things roll over. You know what I mean? As much as you may like someone or people, I ain't chasing nobody. At the end of the day, if you ain't trying to act like you for me, you ain't for me then. You know what I mean? So that's how I was gonna roll. Usually I will fight to try to change people to be like, yo, understand me. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. If you don't understand me, then maybe you're not meant to be around me. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're meant to be around other people. So who understands you or whatever. I'm just not fake, or I'm not gonna act a certain way just because I want to make your mind think a certain way or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm not. No, Yeah, I'm not chasing nobody. Yo, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, then you don't. It is what it is, you know. And if it's over malice, God gonna take care of it anyway. So I believe in that karma. So, but we're gonna do some reactions also. By the way, we're gonna do some reactions to a couple of trailers that came out that I seen. I seen something. There's a couple of trailers that came out. I'm gonna check them out. um, sorry if my voice is dragging. I'm just posting something up. 1 second. Mm-hmm. Doom, 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 doom. Um, if in that intro that you hear that goes doom, 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 doom in the beginning when I start playing it, with the static mic saying coming, starting soon, that shit, actually, was made from the iMovie shit or whatever the case may be, and I just added like into it. Like if anybody hears that shit, I wonder if anybody else ever like paid attention to that part if they ever heard it. But if anybody hears it, be I added that part. Not that it sounds like it's dramatic, but it's just funny to talk about. Like, I just added it by myself. The hell? Oh, dun, 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 dun. Sure. Oh, I should have FYP that. Mm, Roman is still up. That's crazy. My son is still up, and that's because of probably other reasons. Oh no 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 no! No. He shouldn't be up. Da 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 da. But yeah, we're gonna get into some reactions into some trailers. Trailers. I'm looking for the trailer that I saw. It's like three trailers. I forgot what trailer this was. It was like few of them. I should have just like wrote them down. Like I said, I should have, but I didn't because of the fact that I didn't know I was gonna deal with a little something an hour ago. Unfortunately, like yeah, sorry. I'm just venting. As much as yeah. Oh what? Okay. Mm, One second. I'm gonna get into the reactions. I'm just responding to something. Sorry. I'm just trying to think. Mm. Why? Why is that? I don't understand. I don't understand. 'Cause I don't understand. And I don't understand about it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Understand about it. I don't understand. Yeah. Um, what did that say? So yeah. Let's, let's see if we get in some reaction time. Let's see where that trailer's at that I was just looking at. Mm, mm. My eyes hurt, guys. My eyes hurt. It's been on that screen all day. It's been on a TV screen, or not a TV screen, but like a screen, like because I was at work with a screen, so my eyes hurt. Like, kill me, bro. Like I'm telling you. Damn, where's the trailer? It's the new trailer. Oh, Spider-Man Your trailer reaction. That's what we're gonna do. Let me just get my eye bearings in because it's like I don't know what the hell's going on. My eyes are bothering me. If you didn't hear me, my eyes are bothering me. That's what I said. hmm Like a rock star, like a movie star. Now my eyes are hurting. I don't know why it's hurting. Let's get to this reaction to the Spider-Man Your. We gonna get it on the screen. Give me 1 second. Putting it down because I'm putting it down. Oh, my eyes, man. Sure, people. It's not gonna let me do it that way. Oh, by the window. Okay, let me do the window. I heard you. Heard you. Boom. Like this. I like this. Y'all ready? We gonna get into the reaction of Spider-Man Your. Um, how should we place this first? Before it gets a little wild. There. But if I go full screen, it's not gonna think so. Maybe up there for the time being. Can you see me? Looks a little weird, right? Because I'm under the live thing. Or can you see the number one on the screen? Oh, that's just on my screen. I gotta check. I gotta check. Sorry if I'm still talking low. I have a deep voice, and I'm talking to myself right now because my eyes are killing me. Mm, feel like I'm on crack. I feel like I'm on crack, and I don't do crack. So let's be clear. We are all clear here. Let's see how that looks. Let's see, like I look there. Let's see that look there. Let's see that look there. I see it everywhere. Okay, you can just literally see me. I'm on that. Boom. I just wanted to make sure that you would see me in the corner pretty good. Boom. You guys ready? Nicolas Cage. Okay, it looks very. Sorry, I'm squinting like crazy, but my eyes are playing tricks on me right now because it's hurting me right now. Both of them, and it's not a headache. It just feels like this. Yeah, they just feel a certain way. But hold up, let me get my glasses. Maybe the lights are too much because these lights weren't here before. We just added these lights here because of the fact that they were cut off completely. They just weren't working all four. But now all four lights are so bright, shocking the shit out of my eyes, even with the shade. So I'm gonna put these sunglasses on. So 1 second, I might just yeah got it right here. I don't know if this might help a little bit for me, but I'm just gonna probably keep these on for a little bit. And I don't want to turn off the lights because then it'll be too dark. But yeah, Spider-Man New York, that's crazy how that came out like that. But my opinion on this, since I already seen, I don't know the story to this. My big thing, I don't know the story to the Spider-Man your lore or any of that. I don't know exactly how his powers came about. Was he given? Um, was he bitten by a spider? Um, was he doing any of that stuff like the same way the normal Spider-Man? Like how did he get his stuff? Like it looks like a totally different story that I've never seen before in Spider-Man. So yeah, it was definitely a decent trailer. I would say, and the only reason why I say a decent trailer is because I don't know what's really going on. I have no idea what's going on. So I wish somebody was there to actually explain it to me and tell me what's going on with Spider-Man York in general. But other than that, yeah, I can't really tell you. But other than that, I'm excited because it's a Spider-Man that we ain't never seen before. We usually see the regular Spider-Man in the red, the blue, black logo, Spider-Man, all that stuff, same old shit that we see every time. So and that's not bad. Not that those are the bad Spider-Man because they're all great. Tobey Maguire's, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland's, all those Spider-Mans are pretty dope. They're fire, they're all worth it and all that stuff. So Nicolas Cage, he's a good actor in a sense, but I wouldn't say he's I don't I don't feel like he was the best choice in a sense for me to say to picture him to be Spider Man. But hey, this this could go fantastic for him for all I know. So I really can't tell you. And just that CGI that we just saw to make him look younger, that definitely didn't look like they looked like they tried something that didn't look real at all. It looked like clay. Like his face was clayed out and all that stuff. But I'm not hating. Dope ass fucking way to start it, I guess, because I don't know exactly what's going on. But and the way they make it look Spider Man, he's just literally in the dark and just web shooting and shit. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You don't really see that often. At least in that dark suit, because we see a Venom most of the time in every other story of Spider-Man. Venom, so he's that's the only time he's really in a dark suit. You don't see him in all those old school like Miles Morales and all that stuff, or like the video games that you say that that we play for the PlayStation, like Spider-Man PS4, all those extra costumes. You don't ever see those in the movies the way they play out stuff like that. We saw that in the Spider-Verse world. Sorry, my eyes is on fire. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I just gotta hold my eyes down or something. That's what I have to do. Feel a little better that way. But yeah, and the Spider Verse, they definitely did that. So all those Spider Mans was coming from everywhere and all that stuff. You saw all tons of them and shit, everything. So and that kind of made it a little more sense. But other than that, I'm excited. I guess we'll see what Nicolas Cage puts out for this Spider Man New York. It's not something I would normally uh see happen. You know, at least for Nicolas Cage, he was already Ghost Rider, so for him to be Spider Man Neo is kind of crazy to me. You know, it's a different look for at least for me to look at Nicolas Cage. I was with that Spider-Man Neo, I ain't gonna lie, I still kind of picture Tobey Maguire in a different setting for some reason. I pictured Tobey Maguire in that era because his outlook and his face and his body still looks like it resembled that Spider-Man for some reason. My opinion. You know what I mean? But other than that, that's just my opinion based on that. But there's another reaction I want to get to because I saw some other trailer and I want to know what that was. I think this was on a video game and video game trailer. This video, I know there was another movie trailer or a show trailer, something. Hold up, I'm about to get some water for a sec. One sec, y'all. This is terrible. Kids don't eat cookies at this time of night. Mm-hmm. ASMR. Oh, this was the trailer I wanted to see. John Wick. That was one of them. A new one besides this Spider-Man New York. This is on IGN too. Mhm. Uh, Hell yeah. I think everybody's gonna buy this game. Oh, that's a fact. I'm gonna get it. Wow. Uh, Honestly, first of all, besides Spider Man, there was no other game that made me hype just a second ago for a long time. Besides Wolverine, like that's been talked about. Besides um like any Pokemon games because I'm just into that Pokemon world stuff. Besides that, I haven't been excited for a game for PlayStation in a long time. And John Wick, besides like I said, besides the Marvel games that's recently come out because those have just been the best story games on Marvel on PlayStation since fucking GTA, and we're still all waiting on that. Please do not stop GTA. Just saying. But besides Marvel games, there hasn't been real games with good stories. Just my opinion. Because there's probably people out there who probably beg to differ and be like, yo, there's tons of fucking games that with good stories that they probably think is good. But me, I won't think they're good stories because I'm a person that felt like that like action games and that like like Uncharted, like stuff like that. Like they don't got games like that. I played Tomb Raider. I didn't really love the story to that shit because maybe I didn't lock in the way I did with Uncharted, but The Last of Us, I did those, but there hasn't been a game since the Marvel games, and I feel like that's just been the biggest, best stories recently on the games. I haven't seen anything that's been crazy besides Kakarot. I played Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z stuff, and all those fighting games and all that. But other than that, what has a good wrestling storyline? Anything like nothing, no basketball, none of that stuff has story like great storyline. There's none of that stuff. Everything's still the same. Basketball's still the same fucking storyline. What they do with the NBA player, same shit in wrestling. They just built a superstar, and wrestling went from starting to get way better, way better. They starting to tip the cap. But they need to get a little better, especially with the video game. It'll get there eventually. Um, but yeah, this game surprised me. Just that was a full John Wick body movement. Like everything that fighting stuff looked like that was full John Wick. Like I would have never thought that was not John Wick at any point. If I did not even know what this game was, anybody that watched John Wick would have been like the movies would have been like, "This is John Wick." Like look how crazy this was. Like just if they would have just showed the fight scene. You would have just thought right that this is all John Wick shit. Like, look at this. The body movement, the fight just feels like a John Wick thing. So they hit the nail on the coffin when it came to this. They did. And if they got more to show, like that guy said in the end, it's gonna be a hit. But the story got to make sense. One and two, all this fighting has to make sense too, because we're just gonna want to fight all day and kill people instead, and not have the story make sense. So do something good and dope to make this, because and don't make an online thing in a sense, because what's the point? Everybody's gonna look like a John Wick unless everybody is their own assassin. That'll be crazy. That would be their own assassin, and basically everybody thing, and you have to survive a certain way and shit like that. They put a hit on you, you have to survive thing, and then players put a hit on you or whatever, like they do in GTA type shit. Put a hit on somebody, but you gotta fight them or thing. It has to be aggressive fighting and shit. That'd be crazy. Yeah, this feels full John Wick, and they even with this. That is, yeah, and they use his voice, I think. And if he did have everything to do with this thing, then that's why. Look at this. This is so crazy. Mm. I want it. I would definitely buy it for sure. And if they have the online thing, like I was just saying, it would be dope if they have the online where you get to create your own assassin like John Wick and all that stuff. You create your own type of you, basically, because that's what everybody's gonna do. Create themselves to be the assassin, create your colors, whatever thing, whatever. But you do it online against other people who wants to kill you, like they do in the story. You know what I mean? And you have to fight them aggressively like that. Like people gonna be at it if that game comes out like that. You know what I mean? That's gonna be one of the big games. I'll tell you right now. But and it says PS5, so hopefully let's make it happen. And it says untitled, so that worries me because I don't. That's not guaranteed to come out. You know what I mean? That's never guaranteed, but we'll see. Trailers. Uh, no way, no way, my mic was off this whole time. No, I don't know if you guys heard anything. No way. Hold on. Can you even see me? See how I see you can't see me as much when it's dark. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is gonna be fire. This I can't wait for that. But yeah, there was another trailer that I wanted to see that came out, and I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to. That's gonna be crazy too. I'm surprised that he's even coming out. This they should have just left it alone. But I would never get sick of Toy Story. So keep bringing it on. You know I'm going to see it. Was it this one? There was a state of play. PlayStation State of Play. There was. Hold the front door. This is why I'm confused. There was. Looks like we're reacting. Oh shoot! I can't believe it. These be the games that I may not catch interest in ever, but then again, these are probably with good stories. You know what I mean? But I did see this show on a thing before about this girl thing. Like they showed this trailer before in a different way. This looks interesting. No, I would play. I try it though, just to see. Came out today. I just want to make sure because I saw this a little bit. I remember some of these. Kenya. See, it looks very interesting. It looks wow, that's a pretty cool thing. It looks interesting in a sense because of the fact that it looks like a cool story and the way they show it and depict it with all the background and all that stuff. It looks really, really interesting and fun. Like a game I would play, especially if I was younger too. But at the same time, I don't know if I would invest in it. That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't mm, maybe I should just give it a chance and stop judging it. You know what I mean? Oh, that was the first game. So I'm late. Sounds like the PlayStation guy that talked on the thing in the introduction. Co-op. That's crazy. See, that's crazy. I will play a game like this. Co-op. Ghost of Your Toy Legends. March. This story is still continuing. I never played the first one. I don't know how good the first one is or anything either. That's crazy. He did some Vegas shit from I call it Street Fighter. Yeah. Ah, it's crazy, man. Uh, go fail to save the world. He said, "Go fail to save the world." Kind of messed up. Is this the same game? Pragmata. Pragmata. Game demo. Raccoon City, Resident Evil. Is that still Jill? Looks interesting. I don't really know the full game stories because I didn't play every single one. I only played a bunch of them, probably like five, three, and six or seven, one of those. But other than that, February 27th. I have yet to understand what's going on in all these stories after being them. You know what I mean? Because some of the characters come back up anyway. So I'd be like confused sometimes, like how the hell this person came back up. So that makes me just want to stop playing the game. But yeah, sorry, my eyes are really like messing with me really badly. So I'm just squinting a lot. My eyes is just closing my eyes a lot. So pardon the way I'm just all over the place. I'm gonna keep letting it play. Be right back. Konnichiwa. These are all these third party stuff that I normally would never even play. But oh, this is not third party. This is Dead or Alive. I'm sorry, I did play this before many times. Um, I just thought this was like one of those Japanese games that just be some random ass shit. Like you know what I mean? Narimasu. Dead or Alive. I'll play it for sure. I'll definitely play it. See, a lot of these games I would not play, to be quite honest. As much as I'm a PlayStation Sony fan, I'm like an old school player compared to these new games. But like I said, I should always try to give these games a chance. You know what I mean? And maybe I would like them, but I guess we'll see. I'll try some new games because I'm gonna try to at least start doing that too. I'm a hard copy type of guy, no Diddy. You know what I mean? I'm more of like the CD type version. I can't have the you order it on. Nope, I'm not buying nothing online anymore. You can't keep those games. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but my eyes is like on things. So if that shit doesn't stop in a few, I'm gonna have to end this thing soon because my eyes are tripping out. I have no idea why. That looks pretty. I ain't gonna lie. Whoa, he got a hammer? Who is this guy? I ain't never seen something like this. Hell? Uh, I don't know if it's the brightness from the screens or something like that. But like I said, I've been in front of a screen for like all day today. So my eyes has been on fire, but it's just started literally as I started streaming. I have no idea why. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do all that Nutaro thing, Nutaro stuff. I don't know how to do any of that fun stuff because I never even saw that Nutaro. I don't know. I ain't never did it. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Salvation. The hell? Flower dog? Oh, in the head. Game Freak. That's sponsored by Pokemon. All right, so my eyes is really on fire. So we're just gonna end it right here. So like I said, this is the Static Mic live event, Galaxy Made Studio sponsored. It's your boy Roy T. Rodriguez. We're gonna see you soon. Sorry we have to cut this off right now, but if it gets any worse, I'll be going to the emergency room if anything. But my eyes is just acting seriously weird. But I appreciate and thank anybody who comes onto the live. Show some love, like, share, subscribe on YouTube. It's your boy Roy T. Rodriguez on the Static Mic live event. And you know what it is. Bring the static and stay royalty, everyone. Peace.